Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing Grounded Part 2 on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11. It's the PC Game Pass version of the game. It's an open world survivor game in which we craft weapons and armors, build our base and hunt giant bugs. The game is set in Brook Hollow Park. Right now it's in early access phase. Only the first act of the story mode is available. The complete story mode will be available in version 1 of the game, which will be released in the future. Story mode can be played in either solo or co-op mode. I'll be playing it in solo mode. This game uses Unreal Engine 5. I've already done my testing. Not impressed by the game's performance. It does not support upscalers like DLSS, FSI and XeSS. Does not support any frame generation technique. On Ally, I'll be running it using AFMF 2.1 and LSFG 3.1. First I'll show you the base game performance. Before jumping into the game, would like to thank keymailer and Xbox for providing me with a free monthly subscription of PC Game Pass. This subscription gives us access to hundreds of games. We can play these games for as long as we want until our subscription expires. Games from first party Microsoft Studio and even third party studios are available on PC Game Pass. Even EA Play membership is included. In India, Microsoft even supports UPI mode of payment. Now this game's profile does not pop up automatically in Adrenaline software. In order to access the game's Adrenaline settings, we need to manually add the game shortcut file to Adrenaline. I'll show you the process. Open Xbox PC app, go to your library, select the game. Click on the three dots here, click on Manage, click on Files, click on Browse. Open the game's installed folder. Game size is around 29.2 GB. Open Content folder. Open Augusta folder. Open Pioneers folder. WinGDK folder. Select the game's main exe file, right click, show more options, send to, desktop create shortcut. You will find this shortcut file on the desktop, grounded to WinGDK. Just open Adrenaline software, go to its gaming section, click on the three dots here, click on add a game, click on desktop, look for the game shortcut file, there it is, select it, click on open. I have already added it to Adrenaline. Open the game's profile. Adrenaline settings, FreeSync, VSync and anti-lag settings enable. Just launch the game from Adrenaline software, otherwise Adrenaline settings won't load up. For this game I have set the UMA buffer size to 6 GB. My Ally is running on BIOS version 3.42. Install Ally's latest official GPU driver that added support for Tomb the Dark Ages. Using a 27 watts manual profile. Power value set at 27 watts. 720p resolution. CPU boost disabled. Connected my FlyDigi Vader 4 Pro controller to Ally via Bluetooth mode. X input controller. Display settings. Mode windowed full screen 720p resolution. Render scale set to 80%. This game uses Unreal Engine 5, so render scale method used here should be TSR. 80% resolution scale corresponds to the ultra quality preset of DLSS. Medium, quality, medium. No FPS cap applied. Depth of field blur set to low. VSync disable. Motion blur nil. Chromatic aberration off. That's it. We are in. There's a character. In the indoor areas, performance will be better than the outdoor areas. Here FPS is close to 45. That's really good to see. RAM usage is close to 5 GB. Phone call. Find a way to the communication array. My objective. Let's go outside. Thick foliage here. And FPS drop to around 34. During combat it will drop further. I can chop the grass. Bug. Collect a few resources. Okay, I need to analyze this grass plant. Resource analyzer. Something's happening in the background. You can see the grass moving. Giant insect is causing it. Analyzing. We'll unlock recipes for the item. See. Build a workbench. Quickly do it. So variable FPS. Good to see FPS staying above 30. Okay, let me just access my crafting menu, workbench. There it is. Select, place it here. Oh my god, look at that bug coming straight towards me. Okay, it's not hostile. I'm not going to poke it. Giant ladybug. Need some saps as well. 2 saps. Yeah, this is a sap. Got one. Need another one. Grass. VRAM usage increased to around 512 GB. Okay, now I'll test AFMF. Pause the game. Open Adrenaline settings. Just press Alt and R keys together. Disable VSync. Apply a 58 FPS cap using Gradient Chill. AFMF on. Frame generation status. It's active. Search mode set to high. This prevents frame generation smoothing effect from getting disabled during fast visual motion. Performance mode quality. Only Adrenaline overlay can show the true FPS count with AFMF enabled. Back to the game. Yeah, FPS increased to around, oh my god, that was nasty. FPS increased to around 70. Can observe the added amount of smoothness, but I am also observing some graphical artifacts. Ghosting around the character model. The crosshair is flickering. Yeah, I would not recommend using AFMF in this game. Ugly artifacts. Game's interface is not flickering though. I was looking for a sap. Okay, so I'll just use LSFG instead of AFMF. Open Adrenaline settings. Disable AFMF from here. Keep the 58 FPS cap. LSFG is part of a paid application called Lossless Scaling that sells on Steam Store for around $7 US. LSFG settings, frame generation 3.1, mode fixed, multiplier 2. LSFG will try to double the FPS. Flow scale maxed out, not using LSFG's performance mode, not using any of Lossless Scaling's upscaling algorithms. Sync mode default, maximum latency 1, draw FPS setting on, capture API DXGI Q target 1, clip cursor setting on, hotkey for enabling LSFG, control alt and S, start as admin setting on, just minimize the app, exit Steam, it's not required, enable LSFG, check out the added amount of smoothness, yeah, it's working. Base FPS dropped to around 32 FPS with frame generation 60 to 70. Okay, the crosshair is not flickering, but yeah, I am observing some artifacts when I spin the camera around the character model. Nothing significant, but the latency is noticeable. So in order to improve the latency, I'll just drop the in-game graphics preset to low. Crosshair is not flickering with LSFG, unlike AFMF. Quality, just drop it to low. This should help in increasing the base performance. FPS should never drop below 30. Okay, I was looking for a sap, my bad. Just need one more sap. There it is. I'll just throw my spear at the sap. Oh my god, what was that?
Dang, that's a bug and a half.
Don't want to fight against this bug. It's going to bulldoze me. Looking for a way to throw my spear. Yeah, that worked. The sap, it didn't fall off that tree trunk. Found the sap. Get my spear. So many saps are present on this tree trunk. Free resources. Okay, now I'll show you some combat. Look at the tall grass. Base FPS 32. This game features a dynamic weather cycle. You need to have a torch during the night time. So many insects here. Look at that bumblebee. Okay, I need to go through this cave. Threat detected. These insects, they are very hostile. I need some dry grass. Clover leaf. And this should be the dry grass. Yeah. Chop it. So the game is definitely playable on Rog Ally. It's a shame that it does not support upscalers like XeSS and FSR. Doesn't even support DLSS. LSFG works nicely. Crafted a torch, equip it. Now I'll enter the cave. See?
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
It's dark in here. Oh no, I'm low on HP. It's just not good. Heal myself. Out of stamina. Died. That's it with the video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.